Hello students, how are you? I hope you are all fine and safe. Welcome back to the treasure hunt. Let's start the fun max. You know, today our topic is a very interesting one. Can you guess what topic we are going to see? Okay, I will tell. Today we are going to do fun max with squares. Can we go to the topic? Okay, let's start. Okay, in this topic, there are 5 levels. Each level will be little bit simple. Okay, I will explain you each level. Okay, let's get into the first level of the game. First question. Okay, there are more gray squares than white. How many more? Can you understand the question? I will repeat it once again. There are more gray squares than white. How many more? They are asking how many gray squares are there than white. Okay, for that we have to calculate how many squares are there in total first. So we will number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 and 15, 16. You have to calculate the center one also, that is 17. Okay, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25. So in total we have 25 squares. That's a very largest number. Okay, now calculate the white squares only. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. And then calculate the gray squares only. Till this we have 16 and this is 17. So we have already calculated that there are 17 gray squares and 8 white squares. Adding this we will get the total 25. So we want how many gray squares than white. Okay, for that we have to do a simple calculation, that is 17 minus 8 to get how many there are gray squares than white. 17 gray squares minus 8 white squares. So we get the answer 9. That is, gray squares lead the white squares than 9 squares. Okay, there are 9 squares higher than the white, so that gray squares is the biggest in number. Can we check the answer? Are you all ready? Okay, we will check the answer. Yeah, it's a big chest. Okay, it's the first level clear in the treasure hunt. We will move on to the second level. A big square is made from 25 squares put together. A few of the small squares have been lost. How many have been lost? I think the question will be a little bit confusion. I will read it once again. A big square is made from 25 squares put together. A few of the small squares have been lost. How many have been lost? I will explain the question first. There are many small squares here. They made a big square using a small divisions of small square. That is 25 squares used to create a they used to create a 25 squares for one big square. Okay, so small squares, some of the small squares have been lost. For that we have to find how many small squares have been lost. So for the lost squares we keep it as L. To find out the last squares, we have to do a simple math. That is, we have to calculate how many squares are there present here. So calculate it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, here 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Okay, we will redo it once again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. We have present squares, that is 15. It's a simple math. To find out lost squares, we do total squares minus present squares. Okay, we have total squares 25 and present squares 15. So we get the answer, that is 10. Okay, I think the answer is right. Let me check it. Okay, are you all ready? Ready, guys? I will explain the question once again. There are 25 squares put together to form a single square. So to find the last square, you have to get the total square number, that is 25, and then you have to calculate the number of squares present, so you can usually get the number of squares lost, that is 10. Yay! Yes, the gold is yours. You have cleared the second level. Cheer up, guys. We are moving to the next level. There is a path. Oops. There is a path with square tiles. How many tiles fit in the white area inside? Okay, we have an image right here. There is a path in the center of it, that is the white path, blank space. How many tiles fit in the white area inside? You have to fit in the number of tiles, that is squares, using this simple math. Just draw a line between this, okay, like this, so that you can join a line, you can get one square. Okay, so that you can know how many squares you can fill in the white space. Use the diagram to get it simply. Okay, draw a line here and here, and you can easily connect these paths, so you get 1, 2, 3, 4 squares, and again you should draw a path. Okay, like this, you get 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 numbers. Okay, 5, 6, 7, 8 squares. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 5, 5, 6, 7, 8 squares, and you have to add upon the center square also. Okay, so that you can get the full white space filled with the tiles. Okay, guys, can we check on the answer? This is an easy question. I think this is a level 3 question, but it is an easy question if you use the diagram. Okay, don't miss the center part, that is the ninth. Okay, so can we check it? Are you guys ready? Yes, that's a great answer. You move on to the next level of the question. Okay, this is a level 4 question. We will see. I will tell you the question. There are 6 towers were built with grey cubes and white cubes. Each tower was made with 5 cubes. Cubes of the same color do not touch. Okay. How many white cubes are there? You have to calculate the number of towers first. For the solution, you have to calculate the number of towers, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So we have 6 towers. Each tower has grey and white blocks, that is 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So there are 1, 3, 5. The position number 1, 3 and 5 got filled with the grey box, that is the grey colored tiles. The position number 2 and 4 got filled with the white tiles, that is the white squares. Okay, so they are asking cubes of the same color do not touch. You can leave this portion, that is like a simple one. You always know that the cubes of the same portion does not touch, that is like you cannot build the by touching it. That's a twisted part, so you can leave it, that is not important. How many white cubes are there? Okay, 6 towers were built with gray cubes and 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11 number of tiles, that is squares. Okay guys, let's move on to the fourth level, that is we have 6 towers in the picture. 6 towers were built with grey cubes and white cubes. Each tower was made with 5 cubes. Cubes of the same color do not touch. How many white cubes are there? This will be a tricky question. Okay, first we count the number of towers: 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. We have 6 towers, each have grey and white block. There are total number of 5 blocks. Okay, the numbers with 1, 2, sorry, 3, and 5 got colored with grey block. The numbers with 2 and 4 got colored with white block. So they want how many white cubes are there. It's a easy one. You can easily say it like there are 2 white cubes in each tower. Okay, so calculating it, 1, 2, 3, 4, you can, even though you cannot see this, there are 2 white cubes which is accommodated. So you have to do a simple math. There are 6 towers and each with 2 white cubes, so there is a total number of white cube will come, that is 12. Can we check the answer? Are you all sure? Okay, we can check the answer right now. Yes, that's a great question and a great answer. You are all brilliant. Okay, we will move on to the next question. That is, the figure shown in the picture on the right is built of identical wooden cubes. How many cubes were used to build it? This is the diagram. There we can see identical wooden cubes. That is, these wooden cubes are same in size, width, and all. That is called identical wooden cubes. So we have to first calculate how many rows that these cubes have. Okay, 1, 2, 3. They used to build one one block using 3 rows of cube. So each row have 3 cubes. So 3 plus 3 plus 3 is equal to 9. Okay, you have to come to the most sensational part now, that is the exterior cube. This is a block which is extended out from the cube, so you have to calculate it also. Okay, that is a separate part from the cube, that is 9 plus 1, we get a total of 10 cubes. Okay, do you all understand? I will repeat it once again. Identical cubes are built with the same size, so you don't have to worry about it. So there are 3 rows with 3 cubes each. You have to calculate it. 3 plus 3, 6, 3, 3, 6 and 9. So the next one is extra cube, that is the exterior cube built on the top view. Okay, that is the single cube. So you add up on that also, you get 10 cubes. Okay, can we check the answer, guys? Are you all sure? Okay, yay, yes, that's a great session. And I will end this great session and happy to share this with you. Be safe and stay safe. Thank you all. I will see you on the next session.